morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Wobble 62. You'll see it's just me on the screen today. I have not really got anything on my desk. I don't know, it's just been weird. I've been super busy. So I just thought I'd drop in, got my cup of tea, have a bit of a chat really. I hope everybody's well. The weather here in the UK is crazy. So it was super hot at the weekend, and it was kind of nice really, because I actually had 3 evenings where I was sat out having my tea, doing a bit of crochet because I'm practicing my skills, and just chilling. It was weird. It's my first weekend off in ages, and it was very weird just to sit and not do anything specific that I had to do. I actually sat and did what I wanted to do. So that was nice. And then it's dropped cold and wet yesterday. And then today it's blue skies again and it's warmed up. So here in the UK, obviously, us British, we really like to talk about the weather. It kind of gives you an understanding as to why. It's because we can have every single weather during the week. All it needs to do now is snow, and then we've covered everything. Hopefully it's not going to do that. So I hope you enjoyed the start of my Wobble Gob. So there was some beautiful work done with the Warwickshire stitches, and I am off on another workshop this weekend. It's my last one, an in-person one, before my summer break, so I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be the abstract painted hoop one, which I also added on the video, as I'm doing it as my online summer school, which is in August. I think there's a few places left on that one if anybody fancies doing it. It runs over 3 days. It's a 2-hour Zoom in the morning. Don't worry if you can't make the Zoom, because it's recorded and sent to you the same day, so that you've got that as a reference point. And the way that I run the summer school is I do a 2-hour session in the morning where I do my demonstration, talk through the thing of the day. You can either do it along, just watch it, and then you've got the rest of the day then to go and have a play in your own room, or on your own desk, or if the weather's nice, outside in the garden, and then come back the next day. We add a bit more, and it just goes over 3 days. So that's in August. If anybody fancies doing that, you can book that over on my website. So I'm quite looking forward to that. I love summer school. It's really nice. So that's been fantastic. And yeah, I'm just I'm winding down a little bit. If you're wanting to order anything from my website for your summer holidays, Harriet will be doing the last post next Monday, which I think is the 21st. After that, you'll still be able to place any orders, but they won't be delivered until I think it's the 4th of August, just in a couple of weeks. Just off down tools a little bit. So if you do need any threads, templates, kits or anything like that to keep you busy, just pop over to my website shop, do a bit of shopping. It has been busy. We had a PhD day and stitch and chat, so that was lovely, having people in the shed and people on screen. So that was really nice. The stitch and chat is done via my membership for the What's Sewing On group. So we meet monthly for a full day on a Friday. Some people pop in and pop out. Some people are hardcore and they do it all day. Just stitching and chatting and putting the world to rights. And it's just part of that stitch community that we do. So that was really nice. The other thing I'm doing is when I come back from my jollies, I am off up to Edinburgh. So the Guild of Weavers, Spinners and Dyers have got a summer school at Queen Margaret's University, and on the Friday there is a trade fair, but that's for people just on the summer school. But on the Saturday, which is the 9th of August, 10 till 5, the fair is open up to the public. So if you're in Edinburgh or in that sort of area and you fancy popping in and doing a bit of shopping, or just pop in to say hello, me and Mr. B will be there on the Saturday. So that's quite exciting. And then we've got summer school, and then it goes into silly season. So heading into the autumn for me is crackers. So in September there is Yarndale. In October there is Textile East. They have their new fall into textiles show in October, and then finish the year the end of November at Knit and Stitch. I have got the code now for my Knit and Stitch tickets. It's handmade, all capital letters. So if you want a bit of a discount for your tickets, please use that. Tell your friends. Get your tickets booked. It's very exciting. I think they're beginning to put together who the exhibitions will be by. I'm sure it'll be amazing, just like normal. But it's just a great show. All three of them are great shows. So Yarndale is in Skipton. Textile East is over at, I think it's Newmarket Racecourse. I'll double check that. I'll put links in the blurb to everything so that you can go and see. And then obviously Knit and Stitch is Harrogate. And I've got workshops and very excited to start. I'm starting to plan the 2026 projects. So there'll be information coming out about that. But the big thing that's coming out on the 1st of September, Ink and Tonic, which is my new group, is going to launch. So the way that it's going to run is it'll be a membership again. You can pay monthly or yearly. If you're already a member of Bobbing Along or What's Sewing On, you'll get a discount for the first 6 months or a discount off your yearly membership. So Ink and Tonic, that sort of came to light when I was on my last holiday. My brain went quiet and then it just fired back up again. And I've always had a massive love of doing sketchbooks and workbooks. And over the years, people have asked me about how I do them, what I do and things like that. I used to run workshops. I did a summer school on the books, but I've not really done the books because I've been focused so much like on the hand stitching and stuff like this. I haven't really done any of my workbooks for quite a few years. And I usually find with things, they sort of go in circles where I'm not that bothered about doing them. And then all of a sudden I get fired up about doing them. So I've got fired up. I've got myself a new book that's all blank that I'm going to start doing when I'm on holiday. And I'm busy doing a bit of background filming. So the things that will be available to you on Ink and Tonic is there will be my journeys in ink. So you'll be able to follow my sketchbook and my sketchbook journey. I'll record what I do and talk through what I'm doing in my book and how I do it and things like that. There'll be my adventure book, which is a little sketchbook that I've put together that I do to record my adventures in the van. Adventures. There's going to be, I've got them all up here, Ink and Imagination, which is going to be a monthly prompt that'll also be linked to a live Zoom where it won't necessarily be a demonstration. It's a bit more like a group coming together to talk about the theme and what you could do and suggestions and sharing ideas and things like that. Remember, Pages of Possibilities. Now that's going to be lots of mini workshops and tutorials on lots of techniques, and it's going to involve a dice game. Ooh, that's kind of exciting. And then there'll be links to everything, the art shop of where I get my materials from and things like this. And we're looking at launching some new materials as well through my website. I've had Mr. B on the job doing a bit of designing, which he loves to do. So yeah, if you want more information about that, make sure you're signed up to my newsletter on my website, because that's where the information will come out. If you're already a member of What's Sewing On and Bobbing Along, there'll be information coming out to you in August about that, which is kind of exciting. So yeah, that's massive. So my quote that I have got, I have this big thing about when I go on holiday, I have to be near water. I don't know if it's because I'm a water sign, but I don't know, just getting on a beach, even by a lake or a river or anything like that, I feel so different. So this is my quote for the summer. It's by Roxas Mendoza. So every time I stand before a beautiful beach, its waves seem to whisper to me, if you choose the simple things and find joy in nature's simple treasures, life and living need not be so hard. And I thought, oh, that just made me feel calm. Just reading it. I just love walking on a beach. And just, I don't know, it's the sea and the sand, and get envious of everybody that has a dog. But looking forward to when I do eventually get a dog, when we retire. I don't know if Duncan will be happy about that, but it's quite a while off. For anybody that was on the Tribe Tuesday, Duncan is okay. The kids came in, he was a bit funny with his eye. He seems to be okay this morning. He just did a lot of winking last night, so I think he must have just got something in his eye, so he's fine. Yes, so what I'm going to leave you with, I'm taking a bit of a break for a few weeks. I don't know, there probably won't be a Wobble Gob until I get back and I'm sorted. I might do a mini live, I don't know. I'll post, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll see how I feel. But I'm just going to leave you with a little visit that myself and Jane did last week. I have a friend, we call her Vintage Lynn. She's called Lynn. She's on Instagram. I'll put her Instagram link on there as well. She's a member of the No Rules Textile Society. And we've been friends for a very, very long time, and we'd always said about meeting up at her house. And she was in the Where Women Creates magazine that I was in last year. And she suggested putting me forward, which I'm very grateful for. So I had a sneaky peek of her sewing room through the magazine, but I actually got to go to it. Jane and I were just mesmerised for ages. It's like mini galleries. There's so much stuff. It's beautifully curated. Oh, and it was just heaven. It was just lovely. I love just meeting like-minded people that get why we're all just a little bit bonkers. So I'll leave you a few pictures of Lynn's sewing room. I'll say happy summer to everybody. Have a fabulous holiday wherever you're going. If you are a member of Bobbing Along on What's Sewing On, there is a link in the blog that just gives you a list of materials for the next few weeks if you need to take some stuff with you on holiday. If you're fed up of hearing about Bobbing Along and What's Sewing On, but you fancy joining in, it's never too late to jump in and join the tribe. I know the projects run from the start of the year to the end of the year, but they're designed for you to work at your own pace. So if you wanted to join now, because you've got some time over the summer, you could either start where we're at now, go and pick and mix different things, just have a look, have a little bit of a nosy. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, have a fabulous summer, stay safe. I hope it's not going to be too warm. Don't do heat. And I will see you soon. So from Wobblegob 62, I will see you in Wobblegob 63. Mwah. Happy stitching and have a fabulous day. Ta-da!